Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm the Serendipitous Crafter, also known as Gracie. And so welcome back to it's the third annual Teri's Crafty Christmas collab. And I'm excited to be part of her collaboration this year. This is my day is December 6th and December 13th. And so this is from December 1st to December 31st. It's hosted by Sweet Pea Papers, which is Teri. And just to give you some details, there's 2 giveaways, 25 plus prizes, and there's going to be freebies every week, I believe. And we're about 40 collaborators creating and around 55 plus videos and video series. And you'll find all the information in the description box down below. It'll have the link tree, which has access to all our information, our links to our Etsy shops, or in my case, my Ko-fi shop, and also all the collaborators or creators' YouTube channels in the link tree as well, according to our day. And the hashtag to use is Teri's Crafty Christmas 25. And I won't go spend too much time on this because I think you've been hearing this spiel over and over for the last 6 days. So, like we said, there's these are the creators that are donating some prizes. I'm on there as Serendipitous Crafter. So I have I'm not sure if I'm donating. I think I'm donating one, which can be the ebook or my Christmas digital, or the Halloween digital. I don't have too many on there, but yeah. And so there's all the other ones that you can possibly win. And there's also a kind of physical prizes. And I think, well, Teri actually went through it in her video, and she explains those. I would go there for more accurate details on that. And then this is our calendar. Oh, it's very small, but you can find it in our description boxes of the calendar. And of course, in the link tree, you'll get, you'll have the link on each day. And so before we get started, I'll introduce the digital that I'm using, that was donated. I also donated a Christmas digital for the collab, and I don't know if I have it here. I'll pop in again, and I'll show it later on. But this is the digital I'll be using for my project today. It's from Crafty Dragon Creations, a whimsical Christmas. And I found it like really different and still Christmassy, but like the title is, it's whimsical. And I love owls. And then there's the squirrel and the cat, and there's fairies. Like those are like my 4 favorite things all into one. And so I had started printing out some pages for a journal, and but then I decided what I was going to do. But I really love these. I'm actually be able to use that on the cover of what I'm trying to make. It might be a little big, but yeah. So these are just a few of her pages of her kit, and I've already prepared what I was going to do. I also have this one. So this one's going to be inside. It's a collage paper, and it's a green. It's not. It looks kind of grayish in the screen. It doesn't give it a good color, but it's like a forest green. Really pretty. So I took those pages and I shrunk them down. So I printed 4 to a page, and it gave me this size. And you're going to ask me the size, aren't you? And my ruler, I think, has been kind of misplaced. Been doing a lot of crafting and Christmas cards and all sorts of stuff that I got my stuff a little all over the place. I'll give you some measurements when I pop back in, because I'm not going to do all this in one sitting. So here's my. It's. I would want to say it's about a 3 by 4 maybe. But and I'm making a mini journal. Excuse me, ornament. Mini journal Christmas ornament, and so it's basically this size. You fold it in half. Now you see I forgot to shrink to fit, and so the title got cut off. But on the original, on the digital, it's full, like it's all there. It's just the way I printed it. I forgot to make it to fit to the page. But yeah, not like super cute. And then I double-sided it with the journaling page, but my printer had some different ideas, and I had a couple of pages that turned out this way. Yeah, it's the first few pages. First 4, I think. Well, it was on the one page, and I tried to print the back, and that's what it did. But we got some lovely images. The castles and the fairies. It really looks good. And then, so I got these extra ones in red printed. So I'm just going to like glue them to the back here. And it's thin paper. It's thin copy paper. So I can use a little thickness. So I got 3 of those to kind of correct those. And same thing here. I didn't print to page, but I'm just going to go with it. And I love snow globes. And of course, this one has snow globes. And these ones didn't have printed at the back. It was part of the printer situation. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Now I got the batch that actually printed the way I wanted to. So we have this on this side and this on this side. So when you fold it in half for the little journal, it'll be kind of this size. And I'll be adding other papers with it. So it can be nice and thick and bulky, because that's how I like my journals. And then we have, so this is the original big one that we saw here that I had printed. Let's see if I can. Yeah. So it's this one, and then I shrunk it down to this size. And so all we have to do, so I printed it on both sides. And again, this one has, it's one page is a full size page like this. And then I just printed 4 to a page. And when I just turned this page that had the 4 images, turned it around and printed the back, it printed exactly where it's supposed to, which is really cool. Otherwise, I can, we can always use a different background image, and that would be okay. So these are the images I'm using. So we just need to fold those in half. And I don't have a prototype, so you'll have to wait till the end to see what it's going to look like. And these make great little Christmas gifts. I'm actually planning to make some of these for Christmas and give some out if I get a chance to make all of them. But so I'll have my first one that will be made. Beautiful little deer with I don't know if she's a fairy or like a fairy deer of some sort, like half fairy, half deer. Who knows? And then we got some birds. So, yeah, so you can just like, and then you start adding your pages. And like I said, I'm going to add other types of paper, but this is pretty much the gist of it. I might actually put that, maybe this should be the cover. That might actually be a nice cover. Has a title and the whole bit, or a Christmas Carol for the little dragon. And it's going to be a one signature a one signature journal. And typically when it's one signature, it's about 15 pages, but it depends on your spine. And I'm going to really use a really simple way of doing the spine, or using a cover. But it'll have a sturdy cover. So that's why I can say, it can grow. So I'm planning on using a composition book. And I'm thinking, and I'll just say that Thrifty Day, Leah, inspired me for the mini ornament book. So yeah, should be really cute. So basically we just need to measure this out a little bit bigger than the pages, and you're good to go. It has a nice little spine going on there. And then in the inside, well, it'll go like that, right? And so I can actually do quite a few more pages in there without any issues. I might have to cut a few of the end pages here, or sometimes I just add some fabric or some trim, and that way I don't need to do any trimming, but we'll see. So that's the project that we're gonna do. And then as you saw, again, we got a sheet of ephemera, some really cute images. So I didn't shrink. No, I don't think I shrunk this. It says is, so it's a pretty good size, I think, for decorating, and they can be pockets, sort of thing. So I think that'll work. I also printed, some other things to go in miniature size. I added like 4 pages to 4 pages to a sheet, and it created it smaller, right? And so there's a little specimen card that we can make. I already cut out some tags, so there's these tags. Again, she has them in large size, and I shrunk them. I know those. And then the ephemera that I cut out, I've chosen those. I'll go use them as pockets, like I mentioned. We got some more tags. And we have a different type of specimen card. And then, and this is the other one. There was 2 of them. And then a different type of pocket. So, and I think it's like the perfect size. It's actually a very cute size for it. And then you just tuck in your tag. Might have to trim the tag a bit because these actually fold in, or you can actually, it's kind of interesting looking just to leave it like that, because you just fold the flaps in and it makes it like a wider pocket. So, and so I'm going to gather some more papers. I just wanted to come on and get the introduction going, and because it is going to take a while to go through and cut papers and all that to size and stuff like that. And I'll come back with the size of the journal as well, so you have the measurements. And so that's it. So I'll be back in a bit, in a jiffy. Hi everyone. Well, we're back. Just a continuation. So I got all my pieces cut. I'm pretty sure I know what I'm going to be doing, so it's a matter of creating it. And just get started. So I'm just putting some of this is the background page. So I'm going to just add that to our little journal here, our little cover. And you'll notice I put some craft tape. This is craft tape because the middle spine was a little broken. Where did I have it? Yeah. So when I ripped out the papers, it kind of did a real number on there. Some of them do that, but not all of them. So just to reinforce the inside, I added some of the tape there. And I'm just gonna kind of glue that in a random type of way. And I don't know where my bone folder is, and I think I just saw it. There we go. Just want to make sure that's really nicely down. Make sure all the edges are good. If not, we'll just add more glue. Not a big deal. I'm not sure if I mentioned it. I think I mentioned it at the beginning of the video. This was inspired by Thrifty Day and Leah there. And hers is slightly, well, it's a little different. She uses different materials. She used a large stickers for the cover, so it made it really easy just to, and quick actually. And I never thought of that before, and that's actually a really good tip on it, because yeah, it's really quick. But I'm using the digitals from the Collab, and so I'm going ahead with that. So we're making do. So I'm just going to cut the edges. I purposely did it larger because it's always easier to cut the edges than it is to align it perfectly with the cover. So I prefer doing it this way. Hope you're all enjoying the videos so far. They're really looking great. Some really cute projects. There we go. That done. Okay, and I'm just gonna make sure, sometimes when we glue a straight piece of paper, there might be a gap, but that's okay. I don't think this one has one. Now I'm going to do the front, and the front, like I mentioned, I didn't like the size of these digitals, the way I printed them. So there's going to be a little gap still. So I'm gonna glue some background paper. Well, I'm going to use the same background paper and do the same thing, but I'm not going to wrap it around the spine. I'm just going to cut a piece off, make sure I have enough that yeah, because I'm going to put some fabric on the it. So I'm just going to do this. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to glue the cover piece like so. And as Leah would say, slap on that glue, right? Be generous with the glue. And I use a lot of glue too. And it's just to make sure that your project turns, that nothing gets doesn't come off. It's really stuck really well. And I really love the Mambo. Is that what it is? It's not Mambo. It's Mono Tombow glue stick. I always get mixed up with those words. Okay, I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do the same thing. Cut around the edges. That. So these would make really cute gifts for Christmas. And I think it's fairly quick to make. I'm going to find that out very quickly. Because, yeah, I wanted to do at least 4 of these. Because I don't think for my nieces and nephews, but I don't think my nephews are going to appreciate as much as the ladies do. So I'll have to figure something else out for them. I think the girls will really like these. And they all have their homes and trees and all that sort of stuff. So, I was thinking I'd put a picture, and this is what I want to do with mine, because I want to make one for myself. But put all the Christmas, put all the pictures of the Christmas tree through the years, and you see how your Christmas tree evolves or doesn't evolve. Mine, I think, in the last 5 years, I think looks the same, aside from some different embellishments under the tree. But it's looking pretty much the same. But that being said, I would want to put also a picture of my kids in front of the tree, which I've always taken a family picture in front of the tree. So that would be nice to see over the years how they've grown and that sort of thing against the tree, which they have grown so much. There we go. And actually, this actually looks like a really good cover on its own. Maybe I'll leave this one like this. I really like this. It says, around the Christmas tree, March. Is that the song? But I also like this dragonfly. Wow, decisions. I'm definitely just going to leave the back the way it is. Maybe I need some torn edges. I'm going to try that. It's looking too straight. So I'm just going to do that. I'm not very good tearing with my left hand, as you can see. But this part's is gonna be covered by fabric anyway. Maybe I'll just make it a little bit off and center it that way. Yeah, I think I like that better. I'll do some inking. My little sorry for the reach over. I could actually put some whatchamacallit, some trim underneath maybe. Now you see I don't have all my things because my desk is already kind of a, let's just say it's a messy desk. Been crafting a lot. Like, who isn't at this time of year, right? Yeah, I like that. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, I got it here. I got some lace too. Hold on. Okay, so I'm planning on putting this, and I'm going to be putting it over this, I think. Or maybe under. This is like strictly decorative, really. It's not anything, yeah, kind of. What if I do a bit of this with it, and then a bit of this? Yeah, can't decide now. Actually, it doesn't look bad without the fabric. Maybe they're not because I like the green. The green goes with the cover. That kind of was like a happy accident, really. And the colors, like the blue, The blue flowers really go well. I think I'm going to do that. And I'll leave the lace. Okay, decision made. This is my prototype anyway. If it actually turns out pretty good, then I'll go with it. If not, then not a problem, right? There we go. And on the inside, I'm just going to do, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that and then wrap it around. Make sure that's kind of centered. Okay, so yeah, I kind of covered my little ripped thing, but that's okay. I'm going to take out the Frabber tack for this one. I hope I wasn't out of screen there. I always tend to forget to look. Make sure I'm all on screen. Okay. Okay, well, definitely on the back part. This is fairly thin fabric, so I'm going to just smooth it out to make sure I don't get any kind of okay. Kind of seeps through a bit. Hopefully that's more effective when it's all dried. There we go. That looks really pretty. On the inside, go. So is it just me? Is everybody feeling like time is just flying by really quick this December? I still have my December daily to kind of create. I know what I want to do. I'm trying to do Dear Julie's December challenge, and so I'm combining it with don't need all of that there. I'm combining with my December daily. So I'm gonna do them together, but it usually takes me about a month to create Dear Julie's challenges, and sometimes I've only been successful twice to get it done within the month. And December is an especially busy month as well. So I don't know how that's going to go, but I have to finish the base. I'm going to make the base for the December daily and start documenting my December in it while creating the embellishments for the challenge and just adding them that way. I'm hoping to make some extra videos this month as well, because I'm part of, well, I will be for, so I'm doing Teri's collab here. Today's date, we're the 6th. And then I'm going to be doing another video on the 13th for Teri. So it'll be a different project on the 13th. Just not sure. I have a couple of ideas in mind, and I'm checking out which digital I'm going to use. I'm going to use a different digital. And yeah, and I'm also doing Kia Creates Winter Challenge, I think it's called. But that day is on the 24th. I was hoping to do some of her prompts, because hers are prompts, and I was hoping to get some of her get some of her prompts done throughout the month too. Just so many fun things to do, and I can't decide. So it's quite a busy month. And I'm part of so Thrifty Day. She has the holiday Christmas card exchange card. Holiday exchange cards. Anyway, we're sending each other Christmas cards. Is basically the thing, and we're about 200 are participating. So mine are all sent out and all done, and I've been receiving so many that I'm going to do kind of like an unboxing. Oh, is that pretty? I like that. Sorry for the glare. So this is like a rose gold. And I was thinking the silver. The silver looks really nice too. But I find the rose gold goes with the red that's on the cover. The gold, no. I don't want the gold. I like the rose gold. I think I'll do that. Should I do that now or later? And I also want to put like a little string attachment. So I'm debating, but it's still not very dry. We want to wait till that's dry to start punching holes. You know what I mean? Let's check the journal itself. See what I have going here. So this is the digital. This one's a different digital that I'm using. This one here. But it's nicely, it etches really nice. I love that owl. And this is some wrapping paper I kept from 2 years ago. I couldn't like throw that out. Like, it's beautiful wrapping paper. And it was double-sided. So, and we got some birds, some of that craft paper. I think that's all the type of paper I put in this one. Mainly the digitals and some of the craft paper. And then, oh yeah, and I had some 6x6 scrapbook paper. So I really liked this, and I thought it went well. So I wanted a nice kind of center page there. So that's what I went with. And that's the other side. Oh, I love that castle. Oh, and I left this one as a pocket. I glued them together. Yeah, that's good. So, and really, it's a matter of just sewing in the signatures, and that's pretty much, and putting in the corners, and putting in, I want to put, like I said, an eyelet in here. So we can either put it right at the front cover here. I think I'll do that there instead, because it's really close to the spine. So we'll do it here. Okay, let me get out the crocodile and some eyelets. Here we go. Now, see, if I use rose gold, I don't have rose gold eyelets. So that's not going to work very well. And do I have silver? I have silver. I guess I'll have to do silver. Because if I use gold, then I'm kind of like having to use a gold book corner. It's not that bad, but yeah. I really wanted to use the rose gold. Well, I have them in these, but these are like super tiny. I don't even know if it's going to go through the, it should go through the cover. Here we go. See? Teeny weeny. I wanted one like this. That's actually huge. Okay, let's see. That'll actually work. I think I'm going to try it. Like I said, prototype, right? You can always make another one. This one doesn't have any rose gold or silver. It's really like bright colors and stuff. So I don't want to go with that. So we're choosing that. Let's see if that will work. So I'm just gonna punch my hole. I'm gonna use the tiny one at the top because it's a tiny eyelet. And I'm gonna go right about there. Oh, that went through pretty well. Okay, I'm just gonna snip that. Okay, and then I never really know how to do these. I kind of wing it. Well, perfect. Cute. Love it. Right, let's just get that out of the way. Now I got to get my pliers. Oh, there they are. They're on my pegboard. Oh, and I'm also doing, I think it's in January though. January, we're doing the kind of reorganizing and stuff like that. So I'll be doing a video for that. Kind of do a refresh on now. Leah doesn't put glue, but I'm like, I don't trust it. I really don't. So I need to put glue. I don't know why I like putting a dab of glue. That might have been too much. I feel it does maybe secure a bit more. I don't know. That could be just my mind playing tricks. And these are the mini did I put that upside down? No, I didn't. Okay. I thought they weren't double-sided, but they are. So I got these from Amazon. And, a nice, but you get it like a big bag. But I've been using these quite a bit. And since I'm doing a few of these ornaments, I figure it needs to have a good batch. Yeah. There we go. Let's see how we're doing. This might be a long video. I tend to be with long videos because I don't like editing. Not that I don't have time for editing. It takes long just to make them, and then actually whatchamacallit. I guess I should put a piece of cloth. Sorry, stop talking. I was concentrating. Yeah, the editing is not easy. It's not that I don't like it. It's because I still haven't figured out exactly how to do certain parts. I tried to fast forward a piece of one of my videos, and it didn't do it. So I'm like, I don't get it. Seems a little trickier. Usually much easier to do. Maybe it's because I'm on camera. Things always get wonky when you're doing things on camera. A little fiddly. And that's why I put glue. There we go. I think that will work. Move a bit. That. Okay. Oh, okay. 2 down, 2 to go. See, this is where I would fast forward to, avoid the. It's like waiting for paint to dry or glue to dry. One or the other. Put down there so we can start sticking. Close my lid because it's already bubbling. All right. So yeah, I got a lot coming up this month. Like I said, I want to do an unboxing of the Christmas cards that I received to date, and share what a great community we have of junk journalers, and how generous people can be. Just a simple little mail delivery, Okay, this is harder than I thought. Okay, there we go. Now I'm done. If I press in the middle first. No, that didn't work. I just don't like seeing those gaps. I like it flush. There we go. I think that worked. This one's a little wonky. Need a little hammer, Sorry for the noise. I think that worked. Okay, I'll stop fiddling with it because there we go. So that looks really cute. Oops, this way. It looks really cute. And now for the signatures. So I'm going to get my awl and my sewing needle. Sorry, I think I bumped the camera. I guess this one. I think I misplaced the needle. And I got brown, and I like seeing the thread. And this you only need really two lengths. And there's my pokey tool. Oh, it's upstairs because I was doing those Christmas cards. I made little notebooks out of greeting cards. Yes, I did 200 of them. 200 of them. But I got them done. Okay, right side up. Everything's right side up. Here we go. I'm just going to use the needle to poke through. It might be a little difficult, but I think it'll work. And I'm going to put on my paper clips so it can hold this down. There we go. And I don't think I've done this on camera. There's like plenty of videos how to do the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. I'm just gonna, I just want to make sure. There we go. That looks cute, right side up. And there we go. And we'll start in the middle. Oh yeah, that's going to be... Don't tell me I'm going to have to get my pokey tool upstairs. This one's thicker. It's just I don't have a... I'm just going to go off camera there. I'm just making holes through the... There we go. Don't try this at home. Oh dear Lord. That's actually a big hole. It's a thicker needle. Okay. Yeah, I suggest you use a real awl, I should say, rather than a needle. There you go. At least that'll go through fairly easy. Hold on to my string. Through that way. Ay. Try not to poke yourself. I like to pull in my string so I don't split it. And then we're going to tie it up. And I use, this is waxed linen thread. I like its strength. There we have it. I like to leave the dangles because I might put some beads in there. And the satisfaction of sewn in big signatures. And I like to just kind of press, make sure they're just kind of, right? Just breaking it in a bit. Oh, is that really cute? And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to include an old picture of their family Christmas tree in it. I'll have to ask my sister-in-law. And I was also thinking I could also include one of their Christmas tree from this year in it. Anyway, that's all little details. It closes up. The spine is kind of on the top. That's not what I wanted. So it wasn't really in the center, I guess. Okay, well, what's done's done. I can't fix that. That's like, well, I can actually fix it. I can re-punch the holes more in the middle and re-signature it. And these holes will practically disappear, I think. But this one might be by now. When you're a little bit of a perfectionist, that kind of bugs me. All right, so, and then the next step really is to embellish it. So, we can do some, make some little pockets. And, kind of take that white strip a little bit out. So we can put this here. That's cute. I'm going to ink this up. And then I just need a little bit of glue. Some glue. I'll take some of this tacky glue, actually. And I'm just going to put a little bit here so it can be like a small tuck, so it can fit something a little bit more. Put that there. And this digital is actually from Dear Julie, but all the other pages are from I mentioned it before. Crafty Dragon's Creation, A Whimsical Christmas. And so we got that one. And I got 4 of these cut out. And I'm just going to use them as pockets. I actually used them as a little tab too. Let me see. Oh, gotta put them with the acorn. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. It kind of sticks out a lot. Could be like a little tuck. I don't want to cover the acorn, so maybe we'll put them at the top instead. It'll be a top tuck. Okay. Sorry if I was probably out of frame. Well, and what else do I got? I got this pocket. I'm gonna put that one somewhere. This was supposed to be folded in, but I like how it creates that frame around it. So I think I'm going to keep it like that. And put this one on this side. I think that'd be good. So I'm just going to make that ink, not ink. Glue these sides up. There we go. Okay, that's really pretty. Okay, that's great. And I love having pockets on the inside, so I don't know what I might do here. Maybe something. This I think belongs to this one. I have to cut that a little bit. Get a little skinnier. Little journaling spot. There we go. That's cute. And I'll put some trim. This is already going on 39 minutes, so I might finish my my decorating, and I'll be back with a final flip through. And add the little tassel and that sort of decoration to it. So it's already kind of getting full there. So yeah, so I'll be back in a bit with the final flip through. Okay, and we're back. And so here you have it. I finished embellishing and decorating it. Can always add more. So this is the little string to put on the Christmas tree. So it's a sparkly trim. And I also added a tag to it just to say to and from at the back. And, they can take it off if they want, but I found that a nice addition. And I liked how it has the Christmas trees here. And then I added using some baker's twine to wrap it, to close it up for the closure. And you can tie a bow or whatever. And and I just put it through and then just wrapped it around. So there, oh, sorry, I shook the camera. And so over here we have it. So I have a look through. So here we go. Got a little pocket here with a little card. And we have a little tag here with a little pocket. And here is a little hidden kind of bigger pocket here. We've got some journaling pages, or just to, paste pictures, whatever they want to do. And here's another tag. Now I'll be like printing more of the tags from the kit and including it with the gift too. And maybe some more, I might add more pockets because, but they might not want to put anything more. They might want to use it for just pictures. So here's another little tuck spot with a tag in the center signature. So I used the strings and added these little Christmas bells. So they jingle a bit, but not too loud. They're really tiny. And then we have this text spot. And I just add a little piece of fabric here with some red and green thread. And I just stapled that on. I was having problems with my sewing machine, and I just ended up like that. I'm like, that works. And it looks like a little heart, actually. So I did decide to staple that instead of glue or sewing. I might actually put another staple there just to make sure it's secure. And just a few more. So it holds quite a bit of pages. And there's the other side of the pocket. And here's some, like 2 more tags. Might actually add, because I added the string on this one. I'm going to add a couple more strings to this one, just to finish off the look. And there we go. And there's our little mini journal ornament. And I like how some things stick out. I might actually put some more things sticking out and make it just temporary. I learned that from Thrifty Day as well, on the top of the journal. So something like, I don't even have one cut out, but we have this boot. I'm not really into the boots, these type of Victorian style boots. So, but yeah, you just kind of added to the top. Like, well, it would be something that like the design would stick out more, like the butterfly. And you just have them at the top sticking out like that. And then you just you can just use washi tape to secure it. And that way the person can take it off and reposition it somewhere else if they wanted to. So there you go. That's my make for my video for the collaboration. Remember to like and subscribe to all the collaborators' videos and comment. Very important. And I hope to see you come back and watch my day 13 project to see what little goodie I have in store. So thanks for watching, and let the serendipity find you in your crafting. Bye.